Hi everyone, this is my video for the AuthorTube Newbie Tag. I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. Number 1, how did you find out about AuthorTube? I actually found out about AuthorTube from Jenna Morrissey, who is very well known in AuthorTube sphere, universe. And I was watching her videos a few years ago. I still watch them, but I never thought that I could do it until recently, so here I am. Number 2, what genres do you write in? I write in historical fiction and fantasy, more so leaning historical fantasy a little bit. Not for my first novel. My first novel is just historical fiction. But my other ones that are planned, they have a little magic, have a little mythical creatures here and there. So I always like to mix and match with historical and fantasy. Number 3, what is your preferred writing tense, point of view, and category of story? My writing tense is usually third person, hovering narrator in third person. And my category is young adult. Number 4, are you a plotter, pantser, or plantser? I've never heard of those before, so I had to Google it, and I am a plantser. Number 5, are you self-published, published, or yet to be published? I have a self-published poetry novel on Amazon Kindle, and I publish my other poetry, and I have published some chapters and will continue to publish chapters on Wattpad. I thought long and hard about publishing my first novel on Wattpad. It actually took a month of talking to people and brainstorming, doing pros and con lists, because I thought that to be happy I had to do traditional publishing, but that's not necessarily the case, and I actually would advise people to really think about what they want to do, because traditional publishing is not the only way anymore. And I've met some fantastic people, and I've gotten lots of feedback on the few chapters that I've already posted on Wattpad, and who knows? There's actually a lot of writers that are being published and have been snatched up by literary agents by just simply writing and having a fun time on Wattpad. But I really just want to have fun with my work, and I want to interact with people. So Wattpad and all of my other social media sites are where I get the most fun from writing. Number 6, what publishing company, literary agent, and or printing company are you represented by or use? I use Amazon Kindle, but I don't have a literary agent or publishing company. If you're not yet published, what is your dream publishing house and or literary agent? I don't really have a dream publishing house and or literary agent. I actually follow Justin Wells on Twitter, and he's a very nice guy, so he's in the back of my mind. Number 7, what AuthorTube related videos can we expect to find on your channel? I will be giving tips and tricks on writing and how to stay the course, and helpful advice for up-and-coming authors or people that are struggling with their writing, and I would think updates on my writing and my process, which isn't very much. I don't really have a process, it just happens. Number 8, when did you start writing? I started writing when I was in elementary school, middle school. I don't remember. I just decided to write, and that's how that happened. Nothing fancy, and I don't really remember the push to write. I know a lot of authors share a story about, oh, this inspired me, or oh, I read this book and I want to write. Yeah, I don't have that. So, Number 9, what was the first story you ever wrote? It was actually a poem about authoritative teachers. Yeah. Number 10, what authors have inspired your writing the most? My top 5 favorite authors: Libba Bray, Philippa Gregory, Morgan Llewellyn, William Shakespeare, and Corey Taylor. I have a video about my top 5 favorite authors, which I will link in the description box below. Number 11, I've run out of fingers, so. Number 11, do you schedule your writing sessions or simply get to writing whenever you can find the time? I get to writing whenever I find the time, but what I love about Wattpad is you have to update regularly, at least once a week. I do more than once a week. I usually do twice a week. So that means I have to, depending on the chapters, either rewrite the chapter entirely or edit it, and then I post it on Wattpad. And that has really been fun for me, which it hasn't. Writing this novel has not been for, I guess 6 months or a year. I'm not good with time, but it's really pushed me to write and enjoy it, because once you put it out there, I have followers that want to read it, and they're really excited about my update schedule. So I have an update schedule for Wattpad. I don't necessarily have a writing schedule, which I just do one chapter posted, and maybe I'll move on to the second chapter if I'm feeling up to it. But if not, I kind of just do whatever. Number 12, do you type on a computer, typewriter, write everything out by hand, or use a blend of those? And where do you write in general? I use a computer, and I write in my room because my computer is a desktop. Lastly, number 13, what are you most looking forward to now that you're a part of AuthorTube? I'm really looking forward to getting to know the community and to watching other authors talk about their writing process and their books, and just see the spark and the happiness in their eyes when they talk about their writing, because that's one of the best things that I've ever seen. Thank you for watching my AuthorTube Newbie Tag. If you want to follow me on any of my social medias, it's in the description box below. I will also post my video of my top 5 favorite authors, and if you want to look into or buy my poetry novel on Amazon, that is also in the description below. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great AuthorTube day. Bye!